is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. So almost ready to get underway. And on the hill in this one, Clay Buchholz.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
This to third, Arenado. Sends it across to first, and the first out of the game is an easy one. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. That one the other way, Altuve. The throw to first. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight. So here's Kyle Tucker now. Foul ball. Comes up empty.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Ground ball right side. And foul ball. Foul ball still 0-2. 2 outs, base is empty. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. And we're back. And the starter for Toronto, Garrett Crochet.
Well, this guy featuring that straight four-seam fastball, but off of it throws the cutter, and really he's most effective when he's using that cutter off the four-seam fastball just to miss the barrel of the bat. Not always going to see the swings and misses, but if you can somehow get weaker contact, you have a chance to collect some outs. Now, it's going to look the same until the very last second, so hitters are going to have to make a decision and hope that sometimes they're able to guess right.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. In the air, out towards right center. And that should be extra bases. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. In safe at third with a leadoff triple to start the bottom of the first. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Jason Dominguez. Just missed. Runner at third, nobody out. Here in the third and final game of the series. Right through there for a strike. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. The run comes across, and the Rockies score first. It's 1-0.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Ryan O'Hearn stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Line drive, base hit. Safely into second. He's got a double.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it.
Headed towards the corner. Tucker really on his horse for it. Tries to make the play, but it's foul.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. 1 runs in. The throw in.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Corbin Carroll now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3. And they turn the double play. Here's Nolan Arenado.
If you blink, you might miss it, and that's the magic of the 5-4-3 double play. It happens so fast. which is a huge reason why this is such a delicate sequence. The entire play
to first. That's the third out. Inning over. Top of the second, and now Ken Griffey Jr. Buchholz back to work. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground to the left. Fires to first on the run. And he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there. An infield single. Now a chance for number 4. Just missed. Swings and sends a rocket to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away. Now batting Tristan Casas. To first, maybe a 2-ball. To Pena, second for 1. And it's a double play to end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the center fielder, Evan Carter. And that one fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. On the ground. And that's just foul. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Right side. Whips it to Casas. And quickly 1 away in the second. Jose Altuve up to hit here. Hard hit, right side. Whips it to Casas. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Clay Buchholz in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Line drive ripped down the left side towards the left field corner. So the pitcher extends the inning with a 2-out knock. Jeremy Pena digging in for the Rockies. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. And that's going to get into the corner. Coming home. Not in time. He's safe.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Pretty good changeup on the outside corner, but he did exactly what you're supposed to do with that pitch. See it deep and keep your hands inside it to drive it the other way.
Runner at second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. Out to center. Griffey gets under it. And that is that. Back here in Denver, new inning getting started. And Gary Sanchez at the plate. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Jays definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. To third, Arenado. Zips it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. And now Robert Hassel the third. Right side, hard hit. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third. Garrett Crochet now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Swing and a miss.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. No throw. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first.
Well, always a little boost and a bonus when you can get a productive result from the pitcher spot. You got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
And the 0-1.
No, that's inside.
Crochet leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. This one could be trouble, and that's going to roll to the wall. Coming home. He will score.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Pena. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Back here at Coors Field, Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle.
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. He made him pay for that one. It's 5-1. Yasmani Grandal up to hit. He drove it. Two with a single his first time up.
So you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter. All these Rockies doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
And there's a foul ball. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
And he hits a ground ball right side. And that one handled.
No, beat him.
So a man at first. Here's Nolan Arenado. Runner on the go. Pitch
1-0.
misses.
Oh,
Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And that one wrapped foul. One out and a runner at second here in the last half of the third. That one ripped but foul. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Man at second. That one to first. And he's out on the tag. Evan Carter digging in for the Rockies. Fastball, and he gets out of the way. To the right side. And he can't come up with it. In to score is the runner from third. It's 5-1. So 2 down. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. That's to third. Witt whips it to first on the run. And that's a nice play to end the inning. And we're back on to the fourth. Here's Kyle Tucker. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. And Tucker is retired.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. 2 away now. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the third baseman. Up the middle. And they go down fast. 3 outs. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Clay Buchholz. And that drops in for a strike.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
Outside corner, got him looking. So the batting order turns over. Next to hit for the Rockies, Jeremy Pena. There's a swing and a drive. Gone and to the deepest part of the park. He flexes his power with that swing, and they add a run. It's 7-1. In the air, right field. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Ripped on the ground a second. Whips it to Casas. Inning over. Back here in Denver, here's a big power threat. Tristan Casas. That one pushed foul.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much.
And meanwhile, this a fair ball down the left field line. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
All over that one right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
On the ground to third. Fires over to first. One away here in the fifth. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Hassel stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Swings and misses. And that's strike two.
0-2.
Casas, the runner at second with one away. Popped in the air, left side. Arenado. 2 down. Lifted in the air, right field. And that is that. Bottom of the inning, and now up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. Hit on the ground to the right side. Casas takes it himself, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. This is Corbin Carroll. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Ground ball, Casas. Here's the tag, and he's out. Here's Nolan Arenado. He's grounded out a couple of times. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Out towards right center field. Tucker really on his horse for it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that'll do it. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Kyle Farmer. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Farmer measures 6 feet even, 205 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. Out to short, Pena. Zips it across. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. And the batter will be the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. That's out to center field. Carter brings it in. Out. number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Kyle Tucker next up for the Blue Jays. And that is out of play. The Blue Jays with a lot of ground to make up. And we're the top half of the 6th. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Carter on his way over. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Back here at Coors Field. Well, we go bottom 6. So in now for Colorado, Evan Carter. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
All these Rockies digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Man at first, Jose Altuve digging in for the Rockies. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance, and it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Runner at first with no outs here. Not close with that one. Now 1-2. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Junior makes the grab, and there's one away. Into the box now is the Rockies pitcher, Clay Buchholz. 1 for 2. Pinch hitter coming on, Sammy Sosa.
Pretty surprised they're going with the pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
That's down and in. Carter stands at first with 1 out. Nice grab. The feed for 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Sean Jelly.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him. So
hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. And they cut into the deficit. It's 7-2. Now the third baseman. And first offering is fouled off. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Oh, great stop. Throw to first, and they get the out. Gary Sanchez now. Has grounded out a couple of times. First pitch just misses.
1 ball, no strikes.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
That one's in there, and the count 1-2. Runner at second here, 1 gone.
2-2.
Squirts away a little bit. That one is absolutely belted. And makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone. Now the left fielder, Robert Hassel III. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 outs and a runner at third. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. That one felt good. Second home run of the inning for him. It's 7-4. And first offering is fouled off. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Corrals it. And that is that. And we're back. Bottom of the seventh. Now, Jeremy Pena. Just the single short of the cycle. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Griffey on his horse. And there's one down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Next for Colorado, Jason Dominguez. He swings and fouls one off. One out, bases empty. Next offering is fouled back. Popped up first base side. Casas under it. Nabs it. And there's two down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the seventh. Up the middle. And it's through for a hit.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Splitter in the dirt. Throw to first, and it's in time for the third out. So that. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Robert Suarez takes over on the mound. That's in there, and that is strike one.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike. Here.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. So digging in, Bobby Witt Jr. This to third. There's one. And that's all they'll get. Kyle Tucker next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you can find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Witt, the base runner at first with one out. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. He's already homered here in this one. And there's a ball.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Left-hand hitter waits. And a big swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that
1
velocity.
ball, 2 strikes.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Here's the third baseman. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this one high and deep, way back there. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? And they tie it up. It's 7-7. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And next for Toronto, Tristan Casas. On the mound now, Lucas Erceg. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Swinging a foul straight back. Swinging a ground ball. Arenado to first in time. And that is the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. 1 for 3. Bottom 8, welcome back as we've got a pinch hitter, Ian Happ.
Looking for a spark to untie this game.
Center field. Hauls it in for the out. So up next, Nolan Arenado. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's outside. And that's ball 1. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Swing and a ball driven out to center. This one's got a chance. Bangs off the wall. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Carter swings through it for strike 1. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Nothing doing. Count moves to 1-1. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the grab, throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. Back here in Denver, we go to the 9th. Here's the catcher, Adam Dunn. Swing and a bouncer out to short. On to O'Hearn. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th. Robert Hassel III next up for the Blue Jays. Just off the inside edge.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
All tied up near the top of the 9th. Check swing, and he went. And the count is 1-2.
1-2's the count.
Drilled out towards left center field. Snags it for the second out. Turned on, but foul wide of third. And he chases a high fastball there.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw some.
And that's ruled. We head to the bottom of the 9th. So in now for Colorado, Jose Altuve. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Leadoff knock puts the winning run on base.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Winning run on base at first. No outs. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Hauls it in for the out. Jeremy Pena digging in for the Rockies. He's already homered in this game. Back to first, and he's safe. Strike 1.
1-1.
swing and a drive. Back there, on its way. Ball game. Another homer, and they walk it off.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
And 9-7 is the final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm